Hi, what's up guys? It's your girl Imani. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, what's up, what's poppin'? And we're gonna go ahead and get right into this look, but also make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to all the works before we really get into this video, and let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. This is officially fall season and I felt like, you know, why not start it off right with a fall look? So I decided to do my brows on camera for you guys, and I normally do it off camera, but in this case I wanted to do it on camera because I was going for a thinner brow. Now, knowing me, y'all know I love me a good thick brow and a good brow in general, because as you can see I don't have any, but I decided that I wanted to do a technique to see if I can kind of make them thinner. I know I'm drawing them on pretty thick, but that's because I wanted to make sure that I got them to the thinness that I really wanted them at, and I'm using the NYX I'm using the NYX micro brow pencil. Guys, I have so much product, so excuse me if I start mixing stuff up together, but I'm using the NYX micro brow pencil in the shade Espresso. Like I said, I like to use Espresso because black can come off kind of harsh, and I just feel like Espresso is more of a natural shade, especially for my brow shade, because I don't have jet black hair. Not like you can really tell with my wig though. Then I'm gonna go ahead and go into the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I'll drop the shades down below for you guys, and I'm just gonna go ahead and start setting the base and carving out my brow. Guys, I'm so happy it is September, and you know why? That just means I'm closer to my due date. My baby girl will be here on the 29th, and I'm just so ready and so excited, and my family is about to be complete. Like 2 boys, 1 girl, 2 big brothers, baby sister. I'm so excited, and I will be dropping the labor and delivery vlog for you guys as well, and I'm sure you guys probably have already seen the baby shower. It wasn't just the cutest thing ever, but if you haven't, be sure to go over and check that video out. But yes, I will be dropping my labor and delivery vlog for you all. So I don't know if you guys know, but this is one of my favorite concealers. Like literally, it is just perfect, especially for eyeshadow base. Like I definitely feel like it dries up quick enough and gets tacky enough to where the pigment can lay on just as perfect. And I'll just see what I'm doing right now is I'm actually going in with one of my foundation shades, and I'm carving up the top part of my brow to make sure I can start getting that thickness. Look at that shade match, and as y'all know, shade matching is very, very important, especially as these months are changing. So what my shade was in the summer months is definitely not going to be the same during these fall and winter months. So it's definitely important to make sure you guys are mixing your shades, if not mixing, finding the right shade for your complexion during this time. So right now I'm just smoothing out my base so that way I can go ahead and apply my eyeshadow. I'm gonna, of course, per usual, if you guys have been watching my channel over the years, of course I'm gonna set that base with some airspun setting powder. Y'all know that is the holy grail. It's just that everybody in the beauty community has it. I know they do. I can't be tripping. I know I'm not tripping. Everybody has at least tried it, loved it. It doesn't matter. At some point you tried airspun. So because I couldn't really find the shade that I wanted for my transition shade, I'm going to go into the Black Radiance Beauty True Complexion Contour Palette. This one's from medium to dark, and I'm going to use the Sculptor shade, and I'm just going to make that my transition shade. I feel like the palette that I'm going to be using throughout the video, which is the Morphe XO and the Artistry Palette. The Artistry Palette has a lot of beautiful, beautiful neutral colors in it, but for whatever reason, I just could not seem to find the right transition shade that I wanted. It was either too dark or too light. And then in the XO palette, I just felt like those were they were neutrals too, but they were too light, if that makes sense. They were way too light for me. Is anybody else excited for like the fall in general? Like, I'm just ready for pumpkin spice season, for like all the scary movies that come out, for the leaves to change colors, for like I was mad excited for this summer to come in. I mean, of course that wasn't until I found out I was pregnant, but I was so excited for the summer to come in, but now I'm just like, everything's winding down. I feel like this time of the year is when everything starts slowing down, which is actually the opposite, because everything starts picking back up because people are going back to school, people, you know, are well into work again, starting new things. I just feel like this September is like the beginning of like new beginnings. And I just have an overwhelming sense of feeling of accomplishment, and just things are about to change for the best and the better. So with the previous two shades you just saw me use, I'm just going into my Artistry palette and I'm just going into the browns in there. I really wanted to let the browns during this fall season speak out in this video, because I feel like most people think, oh, browns fall dead. No, the browns are actually one of the colors that I actually like in there, because I just feel like it adds warmth to everything outside. So now I'm going to go back in with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and I'm just going to go ahead and put that on my lid. Look up, of course, because that's where you can figure out where your eye crease is at, and I'm just going to go ahead and start carving out my crease for this look. You know, I used to think that spring and summer was definitely my favorite time of the year, but I'm starting to feel like it's changing, and I'm loving fall more and more. Like, don't get me wrong, wintertime is cool too, but I hate being cold. I feel like fall is that perfect time of the year where it's that nice crisp air, it's a beautiful setting all the time. Like, nothing beats a fall aesthetic. Like, nothing beats just that coziness. It's just an overwhelming sense of coziness that I get from the fall that I really adore. I don't know, you guys let me know down in the comments below, what time of year is your favorite time of year? If you're fall like me, drop some leaves. You know, if you're winter, drop a snowman or something. Summer, drop the sun or the beach. You know, spring, drop some flowers, or whatever the case may be. Just, you know, let me know down in the comments below what your favorite time of year is. So as y'all can see, I'm keeping true to the brown color. Like I said, you know, most of the time people like to pop a white or pop, you know, some type of other very, very bright neutral color, but I really wanted to keep true to the browns and just keep it that way. Even on the inner corners of my eye, I even use like this creamy brown color. It almost looked like a caramel frap in a sense, but you guys probably couldn't tell, but it also probably like a caramel frap because somebody used a lot of creamer in. But I just wanted to keep to the browns. I didn't want to do the cliche, oh, just throw on a white and then throw on some more browns in the outer corner. No, I wanted to stay true to the browns because I just felt like it was too pretty. Well, except from the outer corner. In the outer corner, I did throw a little bit of black in there just to darken up that brown. Oh, I'm also finding it during the time of like fall, I don't really have to control my oils too much because I'm not as oily as I am in the summertime and the wintertime. Like I feel like in the wintertime, which is opposite of the summer. So in the summertime, I get oily, but in the wintertime, I feel like because my skin does not want to get dry, it overworks itself and becomes really, really oily. And I just found like during this fall time, I don't really have to use as much product on my face. Even with the primers, like I don't feel like I have to like double tap with primers. I definitely feel like I could just, you know, moisturize my face and then use like either a setting spray or a facial mist, and then of course like a under eye cream or something, and just go from there. And I know it's weird because I know I always rave about, girl, you're not priming, please. But no, I feel like if you can prep your skin first and then use like a setting spray, the setting spray will act like a primer. And that's definitely how I've been feeling with the fall. Also with this look, I'm not going to go crazy in the lashes. Y'all know I love me a good lash moment, but in this time, I just really wanted to put on something that literally just let the eye speak for itself, especially the eyeshadow itself. So I went in with the Kiss products. I think these were in the style Taffeta. I just like them because they're not too thin, but they're not too thick. I feel like they're the perfect in between for a look like this. And this specific style comes in a lash bundle of maybe like 5 or 6. You can find it at Walmart for about $15. Even my clients love them when I put them on them. So now, as you can see, it is foundation time, and you know me, I like to mix my shade just to get my perfect shade match. As you can see, this one is a nice shade too, but I also like to go in with normally 2 tones that are like warm and neutral. Ah, you see, butter. Like, you can't tell me that's not my skin. Oh, and for y'all that don't know, I only will be posting one day each week, specifically on Thursdays, just because I'm, you know, preparing for my baby girl to come and I don't want to overexert myself. So be on the lookout for a video to drop every Thursday. Even for the labor and delivery vlog, if one does not drop that day, it will drop the next day. But I will definitely keep you guys updated as far as like when I go into labor, whether that's, you know, I'm in active labor or I'm in early stages of labor. Because as y'all know, I vlogged both of my sons' labor and delivery. I'm really hoping, I know I randomly just keep chiming back in on you guys. I be having random thoughts in my head. I just want to share them, but I really hope I can find a pumpkin patch this year because I would love to bring the boys out there. You know, granted, Naomi being here, it's a little bit difficult because of course I'm not going to have her outside in her first few days of life, first few weeks really, until she gets her first set of shots. But that doesn't mean I can't take my boys out somewhere. So, you know, that's my goal. I really want to find a pumpkin patch and a hayride so my boys can experience that. I love pumpkin carving. Me and my husband do it now, I think every year. I don't know if we did it. Did we do it last year? I don't remember if we did it or not last year. but I would know we were at my mom's Halloween party last year, so we didn't get a chance. And then also around that time, I had to go to South Carolina and then go to Maryland the next day. And I also vlogged those two, so if you go back on my channel, you'll know that. Going in with the Makeup Revolution Banana Setting Powder right now. Y'all know me, I normally go in with the Sacha Light Buttercup, but between the two, honestly, I can't choose. Both of them are freaking amazing. I like the Banana Setting Powder because this one's really fine, but I also like Sacha because I definitely feel like it gives HD glam. I feel like Makeup Revolution is more of like everyday wear, and Sacha is definitely like camera ready, boom, in your face. And just to go over top of that, I'm going with the Maybelline pressed powder. I believe this one's like Sun Beige. And that's just to tone down the brightness under my eye because I just wanted a very neutral, natural look. I mean, neutral, natural, full glam look, but I really want the eyes to speak. And of course, I'm going to go in with my contour shade, which I know it's like, oh, that's dark. Yeah, I like my contour shade a little dark. And I'm people say only do like 1 to 2 shades darker, but I'll be doing like 2 to 4. And of course, you know, I'm going to go in and snatch my nose because pregnancy is real. But for real, she's been actually pretty good to me. She's been pretty active, but she's very like good to me. She really made my boobies and my booty bigger. Girl, can we keep that after you leave? Because every time y'all come out, y'all snatch the body back with y'all, like, in a good way. Like, y'all snatch my waist and tummy back. Like, it don't look like I've just had a baby, but y'all also take the booty and boobies back. Can I please keep that so I can be a bad bitch next summer? Please. So because I really didn't want to do a really glamorous contour, I feel like I like to save those for my like regular glam looks. And this is weird because this is technically a glam look, but I feel like this is a little bit different, a lot softer. I'm just gonna go with my bronzer and bronze my face. I definitely feel like the fall time, you don't have to go in with a crazy contour. You can definitely just use some bronzer to brighten up your skin, add some warmth back, and just let everything else speak for itself. So just to add to some more of this smoky look that I'm doing, I decided to go in and just put some on my waterline. Sometimes black eyeliner makes it a little bit too dramatic, and I didn't really want that. I feel like the glam itself is soft, even though I probably have a weird definition of soft, but I definitely feel like, you know, adding just a brown liner or just smoking out your waterline definitely will aid in keeping it nice and sultry. But I went into the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette, and I just used the contour and the sculptor shade. So I used the contour shade closest to my waterline, and then I used the sculptor shade right under it. Now I'm going to go into the Juvia's Place blush. I normally use a lighter pink or a mixture of a lighter pink and a warmer pink, but in this case I just wanted to go in with this one. I definitely feel like for the fall it's a little bit more rosier, and I just like the way it looks. I just feel like with this look completely makes it just, I don't know, I just like this rosy look that it has. Now for my lips, I'm just going to go in with a, I believe it was NYX or either NYK, either one. It was a brown lip liner pencil. And then I'm going to go in with my own brand, which is Naomi Cosmetics lipstick. So originally I was actually looking for my brown shade of lipstick, which was, I think my deepest shade is Tuscany Chestnut. And I feel like that one is more of like the chocolate route, but I'll probably say that for another video because I actually ended up liking the way this one came out. It kind of gave me a brownish red lip, and y'all know me, I actually live for a red lip, specifically my red lips that I do, but this one came out more fall-esque and I really like the way it came out. But I did go back into an eyeshadow palette and use a deeper brown for my lip line just because I felt like I didn't really want a red lip with this look, even though it worked. But yeah, that's exactly what I was going for. You see, like that deeper brown. I really didn't want too much of a red. I'm trying to save a red lip for a different video. But that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoy. Be sure to tune in next Thursday for my next fall look. And I'm glad you guys tuned in today. I will see you next time. Love you guys. Bye-bye.